Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, you probably thought that I disappeared forever, but I didn't. I've just been so busy. As you know, about a month ago I moved, so I'm in my new place. So hopefully I'll be able to do a tour of that here very soon. But I just wanted to get on here because I did a really small Goodwill haul today, and I just thought I'd show you a few things that I got. I am very tired, so I'm sorry if I look very tired because I am. So I've been kind of going through some health issues and not really sure what exactly is going on. It's kind of like mimicking some kind of symptoms of fibromyalgia, but I don't think it's that. I think it probably is more something to do with maybe arthritis or something. But anyways, they took a whole bunch of blood work the other day, probably I think it was I counted 8 vials of blood and a whole bunch of x-rays and stuff. So I'm just waiting to kind of find out if they find anything. I have a background in healthcare. I'm a medical assistant, so I was able to go on my portal and look at some of my results, and to me nothing looks really abnormal. There was a couple things that kind of were questionable. One thing was really high, but it wasn't anything that to me would trigger fibromyalgia or anything like that. But my fatigue has just been out the window. I've just been so fatigued and just exhausted basically, and that's been a big part of why I haven't really been doing any videos lately. Is just I've been so tired, and I do work 10-hour days, but I sleep okay at night. I don't sleep great, but I sleep okay. So comment down below if anybody has symptoms of fibromyalgia, and how you found out about it, or what were your first symptoms. She's basically, my rheumatologist is basically trying to rule out everything else to figure out what's going on. So I've had a lot of body pain, kind of feels like I'm getting the flu a lot of the times. My hands have been really puffy and swollen. My feet have been really puffy and swollen. So yeah, I don't know really what's going on, but it's really definitely taking the wind out of my sails for me to be able to do a whole lot. And it seems like the move really made things a lot worse, as far as pain, swelling, tiredness, etc. So comment down below if you experience that, or if you know of anybody who experiences it, and what their first symptoms were, or what you did to find out what was going on. So I'd be curious to know that. So anyways, let's get into the haul. Like I said, it's pretty small, nothing crazy, but I just wanted to kind of get it out of the way and just show it to you. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a vintage Fire King milk glass mug. And this is a State Farm insurance mug. Now, typically I wouldn't really pick something like this up, but it was very interesting to me. I've never seen a mug that was advertisement related that was Fire King, and it does have the Fire King logo on the bottom. So I looked this up, and it is considered vintage. I couldn't quite find out from what era this is from. I'm kind of guessing the 50s maybe. The front of it obviously says State Farm Insurance, and then the other side says, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, which is their slogan. And I paid $3.99 for this mug. So typically not really something I would normally get, but I just thought it was really unique. There was only one of them there, and I don't know, just something about it just kind of drew me to it. So I just decided to buy it. So anyways, it'll be going in my collection. Hopefully at some point I'll be able to show you a collection of my kitchenware, and you know, like I said, my house is very, I know it's hard to tell from here with just blinds behind me, but my house is very vintage. So anyways, I picked that up, and no chips, no markings, no nothing on it. It's in perfect condition. So I thought that was a pretty cool find. The next thing I found is it's called a Macbeth Evans Petalware 1930s Depression era scalloped dish. It's beautiful, and unfortunately a lot of the markings are kind of worn off. You can kind of see a little bit of it there, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It's very opaque, and I think what I'm gonna probably do with this is just put a candle on it. There was only one there, so it's translucent, and it's apparently from the 1930s. It's Depression era glass. So I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. I only paid $1.99 for it, so I just couldn't leave it there. I just thought it was so pretty. I'll try to give you a close-up, but it is translucent. It has a little bit of a marking on there, but absolutely gorgeous. And this would make a great plate to put like jewelry on, or your keys on, or a candle, or any of that kind of stuff. So I had to pick this up. I couldn't leave it there. You know, it's one of those things, like you see something, you're like, yeah, I can't leave that there. So even though sometimes you're like, do I really need that? But it's vintage, so you probably need it, right? Okay. The next thing that I got is a platter. It's a serving platter. It's from the 1950s. It is called Crooksville Carnation Remembrance Platter. And it looks like this. It has this beautiful flower decal on it. Sorry for my ring light there that's showing, but it's pink, and it's pretty good size. And I paid $8.99 for this. So a little bit more than I normally would pay, but I looked at it, I picked it up, I put it back, I walked away, I went and did other things, and then I was like, you know what, I just couldn't stop thinking about it. So I came back to it, and then I did a Google Lens search, and that's when I found out that it is from the 1950s. And then I was like, well, you know, that's kind of my era, so I had to get it. So yes, I did pay $9 for it, and that is a little bit more than I normally would, but it is in perfect condition. It's not chipped. It would make an awesome tray to like serve hors d'oeuvres or cheese and crackers or anything like that, you know, you might have family over to serve. It's beautiful pink, and I don't know if I've said this before, but I do have the pink beautyware canister set, like the sugar, flour, tea, coffee set, and I also have the gooseberry, am I saying that right? The pink gooseberry dishes, or Pyrex bowls set, I should say. Okay, you guys, this is literally the third time that I have done this section of the video. It keeps shutting off on my phone, and I don't know why. It's starting to really piss me off. Okay, so let's just continue on, shall we? I think the last thing we talked about was me with the pink Pyrex dishes, but now we're on to the rest of the haul. So, sorry, I don't know what's going on with my phone. So the next thing I got is a shower hair trap. It looks like this. I paid $1.99 for it. You basically just lay it on the top of your drain, and it just collects the hair around here, and then you just clean it off after your shower so you're not clogging up your drain. I have pretty thin hair, but I still lose hair, so it's just good to have something like that in there so you're not having drain problems in the future. The next thing I got is a skirt, which is a skirt/shorts, and it's by the brand 32 Degrees Cool in a size medium, and it's in a light kind of bluish gray color. It has a snap and a zipper. And it has little pockets on the side as well as like a little zippered pocket. And then underneath it, it has your shorts. And this is in that kind of like cooling, water wicking kind of material. It does have a little bit of stretch at the back. But yeah, it's just a nice little like skirt to wear on a day when the heat is crazy. Today it was like 90 some degrees out, which I know for some people is probably cool, but for Minnesota it's hot. So it's just kind of a short skirt, probably above the knee. At least on me, I'm only 5'1", but it comes kind of like mid-thigh on me. So not a mini skirt, but not like super long either. So I paid $4.99 for that. And then the other ones are just tops. I got these. This one I paid $4.99 for. It's by the brand 24/7 by Maurice's. And this one is in a size medium. And this is a tank top. It's a really pretty maroon color. Then it goes down to your stripes. And then it goes down to your leopard print. And it's kind of a tunic style, so you could wear this with leggings and a tank top, or I'm sorry, leggings and a cardigan if you work in an office. So that was kind of my vision behind it, and I paid $4.99 for that. And then the next top that I got, I paid $4.99 for as well, by the same brand, 24/7 by Maurice's, and this one is in a size small. This one is an actual short sleeve shirt. Has this really pretty floral orange print. Then it goes down to your stripes, and then it goes down to a salmon color on the bottom. So yeah, again, just another shirt that you can wear with a cardigan over the top and wear it with leggings. That's kind of typically what I wear on a daily basis at my job. And then this one is a tank top by the brand A New Day in a size small. I paid $2.99 for this one, and this is just a basic orangey brown kind of rusty color tank top. Just a basic, and sometimes it's just nice to have basic tank tops. Even with this color, I would wear a jean jacket over it, and I'd wear it with leggings. So very simple. Boots, like Keds, I mean any kind of shoe, dress it up, dress it down. I paid $2.99 for this tank top, so just kind of a simple everyday piece. And then the last two items that I got are cookbooks. This one is by Michael McCamley. It's called Gluten-Free Baking, Just as Delicious, Just as Easy. It's a hardcover, beautiful book. Looks just like that. That's the back. And I think books typically at my Goodwill run around like $2.49 or so. So I picked this one up, and it's basically a cookbook of different kinds of sweets. Cupcakes and muffins, cookies and bars, family and celebration cakes, desserts and pies, breads and savory pastries. So everything in this book is basically gluten-free. And so I'm going to give this book to my sister for her birthday coming up in September, because she is gluten-free, and she's always looking for new recipes and different things to try for her family. And I have no problem giving secondhand items as gifts. You shouldn't either. It's a good way to cut down on things going to the landfill and just overspending in general. I give things as gifts secondhand all the time. Birthdays, Christmas, Mother's Day, Father's Day, it doesn't matter. As long as it's in good condition and it's something somebody can reuse, why not? You're not contributing to just the fast fashion and, lifestyle like that. So, and I think sometimes people appreciate it because you put a little more thought into it. You've seen something that you're like, I know so-and-so would really enjoy this, instead of just like, what can I buy them because it's their birthday, So I mean, it's up to everybody individually, but I have no problem with giving things as gifts that I bought secondhand. And on top of it, you're saving money too. So, the last thing that I got is a cookbook by Gooseberry Patch. It's called Flavors of Fall. A bushel of freshly picked recipes, easy how-tos, and new ways to celebrate with family and friends. And it looks like that. And Gooseberry Patch books are always known because they always have this kind of a binding on them. So they might be a different color, but they always have this kind of binding. And if you're not familiar with Gooseberry Patch, basically it's a collection of recipes from people all over the United States. So you can go online and submit your recipe to them. And if they accept your recipe and they publish it, you'll get a free cookbook. So my sister has done it. She's submitted recipes and she's been published in their books and gotten a free recipe book. So it's a great way to like get your recipes out there if you have some good ones and you would like to share them with other people. This particular one has different recipes such as caramel apple dip, pizza rustica, green bean corn casserole, raspberry pretzel salad, great grandma's peach pie, banana coconut crumb cake, tastiest scalloped potatoes ever, mom's baked potato salad, baked spaghetti, hauntingly good candy cake, Halloween snack mix, shoe vampire bread, Scooby noodles, cranberry apple crunch, fall harvest cake, tangy stuffed peppers, brown sugar short ribs, apple raisin oven pancakes, pecan pancakes and apple syrup, mom's donuts, blueberry streusel muffins. I mean, so you get a good idea of how yummy these recipes sound. And they're submitted from people all over the United States. So they're like tried and true recipes that people, you know, make for their families, their churches, their schools, you know, things that people have said, hey, can I get that recipe from you? You know, so they're tried and true. They're not just like, let's just submit this to submit it. You know, there are things that people are like, oh, I really like this one and I want to share it with other people, which I think is super cool. I myself have never submitted anything there, but like I said, my sister has, and she has been published and has received a free cookbook. So this isn't sponsored. I'm just letting you know because I just think it's a cool thing to do. So anyways, that is my haul. Hopefully this continues to video because like I said, I did this like whole section 3 times and the video just quit on me. I don't know what the heck happened, but anyhow, I think this time we got it. So if you like these kind of videos, please think about subscribing and liking. I would really appreciate it. And like I said in the earlier part of the video, if you have any tips, suggestions, stories about your journey, your health journey with fibromyalgia or arthritis or any of those kind of things, please let me know in the comments. I'd be really interested because I'm kind of going through this and trying to figure it out. So I'd really I like the feedback. It's good. And if you like these kind of videos and want to see more, then I would really appreciate you subscribing to my channel. I will have more. I know I don't have that many right now, but I will have more coming up. So I do thrift and antique and all that kind of stuff quite a bit. So I would love to see you back here. And for now, that is all I have for you. And I will see you in the next video. So have a good evening. Bye.